All right, y'all. Well, I'm at my first pickup for the new week. Getting ready to head back into PA from Colorado. So I'm up here at Ryder, and while I was here, I figured I'd go ahead and change my water separator filter because it's time. How you know it's time is because your fuel will fill up to here on the ones you can see. So DD15s. You can see it actually, there's a line here, and it actually says replace when fuel reaches this line. So when the engine's running and your fuel's all the way up here, that's when it's time to change that. And mine's was, and you can actually see the black in the filter. So the process, there is a tool for this. It goes around this and you turn it by hand, but I bought the wrong tool, so I had to use a flathead screwdriver and a hammer and tap it around. I already done that, so you guys can see it's loose. And I'm gonna go over here and get my filter. And this is the first time I had to use the tool, man. It's been in this box. I was hunting for it, man, as you can see. So now I might as well clean the box out while I'm out here. But here's the tool. And it goes around like that, but this one's just too small. This top portion here, let me set this down. Where my thumb is right here, that's to take off the cap on the top. I'll show you guys that real quick. So it's really to go in here like this, and that's so you can loosen your cap, right? It locks in there like that, and you can basically just turn it if it's that tight where you can't do it. And then this is supposed to go around here and you can turn it, but like I said, this one I bought is too small. First time I had to use it, and that's how I found out. So there's a drain valve here because this thing will be full of fuel, so we don't waste fuel. I just simply use an old coolant bottle. I stick it up here because it fits right over the nipple, and I drain the fuel into that, and that same fuel we're going to use to pour back in here to prime the filter. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off, and that should come out of there just like that. And then we'll reach in and pull this out. Let me get some gloves. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. And I'm gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna just pause this, guys. All right, so that's what it looked like once you pull it out. As you can see, the new filter is nice and white, whereas my other one was brown. And we just pretty much stick it down in there just like so, and it'll immediately start to fill up. Now on this one, it doesn't have the fill here, but the idea is that's why this black ring here. So when that fuel reaches up about to that black ring is when it's time to change on this one. Now on this one, like I said, the original, you see how brown and dark it is? And really, you see it says change the filter when it reaches that line. So the ideal here is when you get all the way up kind of to the rim here, almost to the rim, they give you almost to the rim is where you want to fill it up. But ideally, right up and around this black area is where you want to change it. This comes with 2 O-rings. One goes in for the housing, which goes under here. On this one, it's a what do you call it? It's a red one. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out and change that. You want to change that because if you don't change it, it's a possibility that it can suck air. If it sucks air, the truck will never start, or you'll have a hard time starting the truck. And then it comes with one that goes in the cap. right? One that goes up here in the cap, and this one. A lot of people forget to put this in. Truck will never start because it'll just be pulling air from under the cap. It'll never start. And when it does start, you'll be lucky if you can get it started again. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Just wanted to show you guys that. I'm gonna go ahead and pull this O-ring out of here and finish it up. So I put the new ring on. There's the old ring. And you just push the you know, the sealing locking ring down to get to the access to the ring. Sometimes it'll just be stuck on there. You just take two hands and press down on it. It'll come right off of this cap. There it is, all done. And you shouldn't see any fuel here right now. And as the fuel filter fills up, the fuel will slowly rise to the top. Okay. That's about where it should run at.